for me and my guests to give you some advice and a second opinion or a third opinion with our ugly truth. And we have Alexander and Colin in the studio. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. All right. Well, Colin, you were not feeling too good last week, so are you better?
Yeah, I'm feeling good now, and I'm really terribly sorry about missing the first radio.
It's okay.
It's okay as long as you're feeling
And
very
even though
good.
I might make some mistakes, please be kind to me.
Well, if you guys remember, when we had her team very good in the studio, Colin told us that she's never lived abroad.
I know.
She just studied English because she loved English.
But English is so good.
It's so good.
Wow.
So that's why we decided to bring her on board to be a part of the K-Poppin family. So just remember that her English is a learned English. So don't worry though, she has perfect pronunciation. Now Alexander, it's back for week 2.
Yay.
And so how was your week last week? You know, what was it like after being on the show?
I couldn't wait to come back. You know, I want to share all this honest, naked truth opinion.
Okay. Well, I think the balance is going to add up because Colin is very young.
Does it mean I'm old? Ouch!
No, it's just she's really young.
Okay.
But I feel that it's going to balance out because honestly, a lot of our listeners are Colin's age.
Yeah, right?
And so when they send in messages, honestly, in the past, it was kind of hard for me and my other guests to relate because it's been so long.
Generations.
Since I went through that feeling or that, you know, that sense of uneasiness. And so I think Colin being on the team is going to really help kind of balance it out because she's probably going to be going through a lot of the things that our listeners are going through. Yay! All right, well, for our Ugly Truth, there's a second part to our Ugly Truth, which is Ask Anything. So you can ask us literally anything. What Colin's favorite color is. What is Alexander's favorite food? You know, that kind of stuff. It can be random, any facts that you want to ask us. So continue to send those in as well. We're going to be reading our first story, and we're going to toss it over to Colin today for the first story. It's from Noah from Morocco. So take it away.
I've been to another country for a short exchange program recently. I met someone there, and it was amazing. The time it lasted less than 3 days. He told me that we have a special bond, and I think he's right. I usually don't like people that fast, but it's amazing. He tried to keep in touch when I went back, but it didn't work because I didn't make any effort. I really don't like being friends with guys I like. Also, I'm even more awkward on SNS than in real life because I'm too self-conscious. I think too much before saying anything, so I end up not saying much, and I don't like it. I feel like we could have had interesting discussions. What do you think? Is it better to keep in touch or forget about it?
I want your love. I don't want to be friends. Oh, no.
Okay. So, again, that was from Morocco. Noah sent this in, and Aww. But this is a unique thing. Being awkward on SNS. Don't you think that people tend to be more comfortable on SNS?
Right.
Because you can't see the person.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to write what I want to write.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Colin, I want to ask you, since you were the one that read the story, what are your thoughts?
I think the reason why she's worrying about something to talk with him is because they don't know each other
that well.
Yeah, that well. I mean, she should have open mind and tell her stories to him.
Okay. So you feel that...
So that they can share some common things.
Okay. Well, it's a really short encounter.
I know, right? 3 days only.
But, if we want to go deeper, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, their actual love story was in the span of less than 2 weeks.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really short love story and a very dramatic one.
I know, right?
But love at first sight or an attraction to somebody that strong, I think, is capable. Now, Colin, I know that you've probably spent more time practicing and being a trainee and then, being a rookie.
Yeah.
So you've been limited to be able to feel these feelings, but even more in like junior high or maybe early years of high school, that boy crush, first love, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Did you have any of those?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, because I have to prepare for our album.
Okay.
And I have to be with my members, only members.
Ah.
I can't go to school very often.
Oh.
Okay. So first real crush has not happened yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be soon, don't worry.
Wow.
It's gonna come hard too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Alexander, let's go back. For you, can you remember that first big crush? That burst like, oh, wow.
It's really hard to remember. It's been a while, to be honest. But yeah, I think it was during, it was really long ago, more than 10 years.
That's not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you? Do you remember yours?
I do remember my first crush.
How was it?
It was awkward. It was awkward.
It
Okay.
was confusing, right?
It is. I liked a guy at school. He was high schooler. I was junior high.
High school.
High school.
That's later than I thought.
So no, it was junior high for me.
Okay.
So junior high, I was on student council, and so was he. But he was on high school student council. I was on our junior high student council. So whenever we had student council meetings, we all met up together because our school was a very small school. I remember calling his house because we didn't have cell phones back then. I didn't have pagers back then either. So I actually had to call his house, and I was like, yeah. So I was like, hi, so-and-so there. And then he's like, yeah, sure. May I ask who's calling? I was just like, never mind.
Oh!
Awkward!
Oh, why? That's true. I mean, you
Well,
know what
because
to do, right?
I don't know what to say if he picks up the phone, and then I don't want to say who I am
Right.
because he's gonna know if I hang up who I am.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
Yes, I was in
For
junior
me,
high.
I'm different. For me, like, unlike Noah,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I really try to approach people once I'm, like, interested and want to know more about the person.
Okay.
Yeah, very extrovert, I guess.
Okay. Well, this was a really short meeting, so I mean, I think that's probably why Noah's really thinking about pondering at all if she should continue this on.
But long distance.
Yeah, long
I
distance.
don't believe personally. I don't think long distance.
But keeping in touch is the most important thing, I think.
As friend, but she doesn't want to be friends.
Yeah, she wants to be friends. But long distance. Okay, I want to ask, since Kuwon is a little bit on the younger side, she still has more dreams and more
more hope.
more hope in a relationship. Kuwon, what do you think about long distance relationships? Do you think they can work?
Sure.
Makes you your heart get crushed. Oh my God, sound like
If
a
I
leopard.
really like him.
Okay.
Oh.
Aww.
It's true. Once you, but I mean, in a realistic way, soon you realize.
So Alexander, what do you think? Honestly, long distance relationships, do you think they work or not?
No. I mean, at first, yeah, you if you like the person, you try to contact, blah blah blah. But at the end, I mean, you could do webcam or video phone chat, but at the end, you can't feel that person. It's just screen and your phone or your computer, and you naturally give up. Oh, how's that?
Are you talking from experience?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I tried. I mean, I wanted to. I'm a desperate young boy who wants to have a relationship, of course, but long distance never works.
Okay.
I mean, you need time to. I mean, you need to meet the person face to face and spend time together. So I think.
Okay, so Alexander, you feel that she should probably just forget about it then?
I would say you can only be friends right now.
Okay.
Really, there's nothing much more. I mean,
Well,
you could disagree with me.
Cool. So you disagree? You think that she should go for it?
Sure. A long distance relationship is good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't hold hands. You can't kiss.
Oh.
Kwon is still too young to know
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But I feel that both sides of the stories could work if the guy in question is on the same level as our listener and Kwon. If they're in the same mentality, I think this can work.
Yeah.
But if our listener, Noah, and the guy in question are completely different. So like Alexander and Kwon, if they're like you two, where you complete your idea of a relationship is completely different, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, so it looks like that Kwon says go for it, Noah. Alexander says it's a long distance relationship. Think about it again. Can I be in between? No, but this is why I say in between. Number one, you don't know that much about this person yet. I'm all down for dating on the first day. Mm-hmm. So if let's say I meet a guy and I think that we click, I can start telling people, I think he's my significant other. I think we can really make this work, and we'll have the time in between to fight and make up and get to know each other. Mm-hmm. But right now you don't have that experience, so I say keep in touch, get to know him, do some SNS spying, stalk a little bit.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. SNS stalking is considered, I think, a really good thing to do. In the beginning of the relationship, because you get to know that person.
Yeah.
You get to know how they party. You get to know what they're interested in, and you get to see their personality a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I think if you see that, and then you still have these strong feelings for that person, then
go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
But if not, if you can't stay friends, then I think. But I have a feeling that the reason why no one can't stay friends is because there's chemistry there. If there's chemistry there, then I fall back with Alexander.
I want your love.
Because it is hard to contain that chemistry. Yeah. I'm trying to keep this as PG-13 as possible.
I know what you mean. We should make one night session.
I know, we should make this a night show. Wow, we're getting a lot of messages. Okay. So, we've got actually some of our listeners dropping by. Richie saying about long-distance relationships, they honestly never work out.
Amen.
I've witnessed it happen myself, trust me. Oh, Kwon is getting heartbroken right now listening to all of this.
Sad.
Oh. Okay, so for Ask Anything, so you guys can ask literally anything. Noah, if you're listening today, if you want some more help, if you want some more second opinions, you can ask us. Also, for those of you who want to send in more ugly truths like this, you can continue to send those in. In the meantime, we're going to take a listen. I think our staff is trying to tell Noah something. Solutions is singing Do It. We'll see you guys after this with our next story.